allegedly Hesh and Housephone are fighting. I don't know if you guys know about these guys and who they are, but Hesh used to be a part of No Jumper, kinda. I think he was mostly Housephone's friend, then kind of Adam's friend, but he's just like a guy that's around. I don't really know what he does. Maybe he's a drug dealer, maybe he's a gang member. Who the fuck knows? But you know, he's into fashion and stuff, so he's friends with Housephone also. But I guess they are beefing. There's some sort of beef between Hesh and Housephone. I don't know why. So this is it. This is courtesy of the No Jumper subreddit. Hesh v Housephone. It says Hesh on the tweet says, "Cause I asked for fades and niggas don't want to do nothing, so it's no point." So in the screenshot, you've got a bubble here that says LMFAO, bro. I'll beat the shit out of ya. Another one says, "Do it!" Exclamation mark to incentivize. It says, "Say I won't. I'm back home." Where? I'm at the airport. I'm back home. I'm at the airport. Isn't that a bit of a misdirection? I'm back home. I'm at the airport. I'm at the airport. I'm back home. It's like, huh? Drop the pin. Coming back home. So where are you then? Are you home or at the airport? I promise I'll link with you anywhere. I promise. Whenever you want, bro. Isn't this kind of homoerotic? There's a current theme going on. There's a current theme going on social media, which I really do like. A lot of the Twitter feminists make this point, and I'm fucking starting to agree. Some Twitter feminist girls on Twitter have said straight men are really homoerotic. And I think this is true, because if you read this in another way, this could sound like a hookup. No? If you read this in a softer tone, this sounds like a sneaky link. I'll beat the shit out of you. Do it. I'm back home. Where? I'm at the airport. Drop a pin. You know? This kind of sounds a little bit like they want to fuck. I'm starting to believe these girls that say straight men are super homoerotic. Most straight men are kind of homophobic, but they're actually really homoerotic between each other, because this is like wild. No? I promise I'll link you anywhere. I promise. Whenever you want it, bro, I'll beat the dog shit out of you. Like, that could be easily replaced with I'll fuck the dog shit out of you, know? I don't know. Maybe my mind is going too weirdly and I'm thirsting and stuff and I'm whatever. Who knows? Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but this sounds like a sneaky link. Anyway, you're weird, bro. You want to fight? Let's see the next screenshot. Another one says, "Nigga, you got my number, my address, and you know where I'm at every Thursday at 6 p.m. sharp. If that's how you feel, bro, over nothing, then do it, nigga. Whenever you think you do it, whenever you think you did to whoever. Whatever you think you did to whoever ain't me, nigga. You never seen nobody beat my ass on my mama." I find it funny that Housephone talks like this when he can barely walk. He's got something wrong with his legs. I'm not too sure if it's like something to do with fucking diabetes, or if he's got high blood pressure, or if he's just fat, but he can't really walk. He's got kind of knock knees. He kind of walks like Zion Williams, right? He's got that kind of knock knee type of thing going on. So I'm surprised he talks with such a bass in his voice, because if you can't walk and I'm fighting you, the first thing I'm going to do is calf kick you. The first thing, calf kick you to fucking death. You know what I mean? Calf kick, T kick, like I'm just going to keep push, like I'm just going to make sure that I overextend those legs, you know? Definitely, like that's it. What else am I going to do? Unless you can get a fucking Hail Mary on me, like you're done for. If I just kick exactly the little fucking the John Jones fucking knee kick, hyperextend that fucking knee the wrong way, bend it the wrong way, then boom, it's over for you, bro. I'm surprised Housephone talks this way. He's very spicy, but I would actually like to see Housephone fight. I'd like to see Hesh fight, because I'm sure this is over nothing. This is probably over some Supreme box logo. Somebody didn't send them some fucking Fug Club jeans or some fucking Half Evil t-shirt. This is what this is definitely about. It's not over anything worthwhile. And again, this is another example of like trying to understand why like American black dudes are so violent. Like, why do they always want to fight? Everything has to result in a physical altercation, which is strange because you guys have guns. So you'd think you guys would be way more careful about who to fight, because if somebody's losing, they're just going to blow your face off. Like, why would you fight anybody just off the top for the sake of it, over nothing, when there's always a danger that this person could just blow your fucking arm off your shoulders? Like, why would you do that? It's so bizarre. I don't get this need to always fight when A, you can't fight, and B, there's obviously the danger that either that guy has a gun or somebody in his entourage has a gun and they're willing to fucking prove their loyalty by blowing your fucking back out. No pause needed. I'm not sure why people do that. Honestly, it's so odd. It's so odd. Yeah, Stinger Goose says BGO is back posting on the Reddit. Yeah, I saw, but yeah, there's nothing really to get involved there. It's all conjecture. Until there's something really juicy, I'm not going to get into that, to be honest. And I need something concrete, something more substantial. He's thrown around some good catnip, some really interesting insights here and there, but I need something more. I need something more juicy. I need something to really sink my teeth into before I get into that sort of stuff. At the moment, it's a bit like, I get it. I get it as well. You know what? I have sympathy for him because I've been mistreated in previous jobs before, and I've had my payments withheld, and until it's happened to you, you don't know how it's going to affect you. Sorry, and you can't judge somebody because it does something to your brain. When you've worked, honestly, I don't know what it is about jobs and money, but there's something about exchanging your time for money, and then you don't get that money. It can really break you. You can really lose the plot. Like you can go mad. So I'm not surprised that BGL's on like a non-stop fucking torching of Brendan. He's not really letting up. He's going after him like at every fucking turn. I'm not surprised, but I need something more. Just for me personally, I need something more because this feels like he's just being personal, which is okay. But I need something meatier to bite my teeth into. At the moment, it's not there. But anyway, let's go to the next picture here. Bear with me a second. Another one says, "How I'm not tough, but was the first nigga you called when a nigga beat you up for 10K chain outside your house." That's crazy. Imagine getting beaten up. Is there anything? The only thing worse than getting beaten up in front of your girlfriend or your wife is getting beaten up outside your house, isn't it? Especially when your chain. Imagine somebody taking your chain outside your house and they beat you up. The only thing worse than that is getting beat up in front of your mum and getting beaten up in front of a girlfriend or your wife. That's the only thing I can think of. Or just a random group of. Imagine you end up in a fight and you end up fighting some random guy in front of a bus stop full of like college girls or something. Like they just happen to be there and you just end up getting fucking ragdolled, mollywopped in front of them. That's obviously embarrassing. That could be maybe less so because you don't know them. You could just quickly run away, but that shame will live with you forever. The only other thing I can think of is this: getting beaten up in front of your house. That's the kind of thing that would make me want to go pull out the blicky and put somebody on a fucking t-shirt and get somebody to have a fucking GoFundMe. Honestly, you try and touch me outside of my house, especially if I'm American, I'm gonna put you in a fucking t-shirt. You know what I mean? People are gonna be releasing doves after your name, bro. I swear to God, your mom's gonna be crying. Like, don't beat me up in front of my house. I beg you. I beg. Because I'll crash out. I'll fucking crash out. But yeah, Hesh and House Phone are fighting. Personally, I want to see the fight. I want to see the crash out. House Phone talks a bit too spicy for the way he's built and for the lack of motor skills that he has. So I'm willing and I'm ready to see him fight. This Hesh guy talks very spicy too. He's always been on some sort of smoke, but we never see him fighting. I haven't really seen, the only video I've seen him fighting is when he beat up that guy in Yuri's house, isn't it? Some random white dude started saying nigger and Hesh decided to be the nigger police and started beating him up. Apart from that, I haven't really seen him fight anybody. So I'm willing. I'm here and open. I'm ready to see it. I'll put $5 or $10 behind betting on somebody. I'm on it. I'll pay for the pay-per-view. I'll definitely watch it. If Hesh and House Phone have a fight, I'm definitely fucking watching that without a shadow of a doubt.